What look do women actually prefer? You may have heard women like a guy who's muscular because it shows they're strong and can protect them. And then you may have heard, no, ew, gross. Women like a guy who's skinny because it shows they're kind and gentle. And then you may have heard neither. They like the Brad Pitt from Fight Club look. We've all heard of that one before. Or maybe just last year you saw the article I saw. Women actually prefer dad bods. It's scientifically proven. And in the article, I think they showed Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and they took a menacing photo of them at the beach, and were like, look. Okay, so seriously, what is it then? This seems like such an insane range. It can't really be all of these, could it? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you what I believe. It finally ties all of this together and is the secret and simplifies everything. What the ladies actually prefer physically. And before you think I just pulled this out of thin air, I've actually been thinking about this for many years, embarrassingly to admit. But I think this is it. All right, guys, huddle up. Let's get into this. And by the way, I am serious. This is truly what I believe I've found that is going to just change the game, simplify things, and hopefully prevent you from wasting any more time with something so specific that really doesn't matter. And I'm also very excited about the chart I made here. Without further ado, what is it? Is it muscles? Is it skinny? Is it ripped? Is it the dad bod? What is it? The women prefer, or ladies prefer, a look that indicates a healthy production of male hormones. A look that indicates a healthy production of male hormones. Think about it, all the male look examples I gave you in the beginning of this video that may have seemed so disconnected, if you really look at all of the examples these ladies and women give of the people who fall into these categories, they all arguably have this look of this production of male hormones. For instance, the dad bod example. That might not be the most masculine look, but when they gave the example in the article of Travis Kelce, I mean, he has like the beard, he's got a hairy chest, and he is a bigger dude. Masculine, right? In my opinion, if he wasn't so gritty looking, if he was more smooth and just like lumpy and like, I don't think the women would be clawing over this saying like, that's the look we like. It's him, it's none of the other ones. I believe it's because there's this look of masculinity that exuberates from him. Now, obviously, he probably could maximize this look a little bit more, but it falls in the range. It falls in the range. And think about the other examples I share with you. Women like guys who are muscular. Obviously, muscles are masculine features, but we often take this way too far, right? We just go to the gym, we become gym rats, and we just try to put on as much muscle as possible. And eventually, arguably, it typically becomes about us and not so much about attracting women. And, you know, you become a gym bro pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's not to say women don't like the gym bro look. There's a lot of women who do. But once again, generally, bell curve, you know, that's starting to fall towards the outer side of the bell curve here, right? In my opinion, you don't have to become a gym rat to attract the ladies. In my opinion, you don't even have to go to the gym. I'll get to that in a minute. And then you see being skinny or the Brad Pitt from Fight Club look, these also help amplify certain masculine features. Being skinny, but I think the better term is being lean, regardless if there's muscle lean or skinny lean, first of all is more of a masculine feature. Males typically have less body fat. It's masculine. So skinny, being lean, typically falls under the more masculine traits. Also, think about it. If you're carrying around a lot of body fat, for a lot of us, it shows up in the face, the double chin. That's me right now, right? But if you get a little bit leaner to a healthy lean level and some of that chub comes off of the face, well, it reveals a stronger looking jawline. And a stronger jawline is a masculine feature. So do you see all of these different body types and looks really what makes them attractive, in my opinion, from my research, is they all exuberate masculine features. They amplify these masculine features, and these masculine features are what the women are actually attracted to. Now back to the presentation, as you'll notice, very important here that I underline, a healthy production of male hormones. Healthy production of male hormones. Far too often, just like the gym rat, but beyond that, we go too far. And it's no longer healthy anymore. You've went over the limit, and now like you're doing it for yourself, and that's fine. But if you're trying to achieve some crazy look to attract women, you're probably falling out of the bell curve. So how to get the look of healthy production of male hormones? How do we get this look? Okay, so I wrote a lot down, didn't want to waste any more sticky notes, so this is just a big one right here. Boom. So how do we focus on the health to get the look of healthy production of male hormones? First of all, eat healthy and sleep healthy, or at least healthier. It might sound simple and generic, but this can make a huge difference when it comes to being attractive to females based on this hypothesis. If you think about eating healthy, if you eat healthier, cut out the junk, the sugary stuff, the highly processed foods, first of all, not only will you get closer to a healthy leanness and maybe lose a little bit of that unnecessary water retention, therefore revealing more of those masculine looking features, but also when you do eat healthier, there's just this inside out glow that comes about that shows the women that I'm healthy, I'm a healthy mate. Just general health overall, first of all, with sleep and eating healthy, but sleep and getting a healthy circadian rhythm and a healthy sleep schedule is very important for the balanced, healthy production of male hormones, which this all goes back to. And having that consistent, healthy, balanced production of male hormones will help you develop those masculine-looking features that the women are attracted to. Very important, and something that you can do right now that is going to benefit you greatly. Try to relax a little more. Why is this so important for this hypothesis and just in general for attracting the ladies? Because if you're always wound up, bound up, just doing one thing to the next, looking at the phone, playing video games, watching TV, just always tense, tight, cortisol. If you're more than often in this wound up state and not relaxing, well, then you're going to have probably higher cortisol than normal. And that's going to inhibit this healthy production of these male hormones like testosterone. So if you're working and you're stressed out, that's one thing. Try to take some breaks here and there to just gather yourself and relax. It might help balance things out a bit, but more than often, we put ourselves in stressful situations, like always on the phone, always gaming, always like doing something stressful, right? You're just not giving yourself the balance of rest. We're in a go, go, go society. Now, there are some supplements that can help with this. I made a whole video on ashwagandha and how it kind of helped me relax for a bit there, but you know, I got a little too relaxed. Watch the video to see the results on that. You don't even have to cease activities altogether that you like to do. Just maybe put the phone down for a minute, take a deep breath, maybe lie on the floor, just step away from the computer screen if you're working, just take a deep breath, walk around a second. I think you'll be more productive. You'll probably enjoy what you're doing more if it's for fun. And then you'll also benefit from just not always being wound up and suppressing those hormones. Try to bring that up. So if you eat healthier, you sleep healthier, and you try to relax a little bit more, try to de-stress a little bit more, you're going to be helping your body produce those male hormones that are responsible for those masculine features and just that masculine aura. There's other things like pheromones, smell, other things that we're not even including in like the looks that are going to be picked up by the females that are going to be probably better if you're doing these things as opposed to not doing these things. So when you do these things, I haven't even looked up a study about pheromones. It's like a scent thing that like females are supposed to be attracted to. But I bet you if you did all these better than you are now, your body would probably produce these pheromones at a better rate, and they'd probably just be more synced up to the lady who smells the match to what you are, like without getting into that. What I'm saying is these are the basics. Don't fade the basics. So now when it comes to having this masculine look, what are some things that you can do to help amplify this a little bit without going absolutely overboard, to just put yourself at the center of that bell curve? Healthy grooming. Now, I'm not talking about having like a 5-hour-long morning routine. Just go for the basics, right? Clean yourself up, okay? Don't just be a grubby, messy slouch with food all over yourself like I typically do all the time. Do as I say, not as I do. But no, but for real, like clean yourself up a bit, make yourself presentable without going overboard. It's simple. Grooming yourself to have a more mature look, not insanely mature, just more mature, is going to put yourself looking like you're producing more of those healthy male hormones. Look a little bit more professional, a little bit more presentable, a little bit clean. It doesn't have to be super clean. You don't have to be like, bing, 5-hour-long morning routine, like I said. Not necessary. Clean yourself up. Take care of yourself, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Take care of yourself. Think about a circle, a big wheel here. You want to look like you're producing healthy male hormones. If you're not taking care of yourself, then it doesn't look like you're producing healthy hormones. You know what I'm saying? So clean yourself up. I've been here before, by the way. I've been here before many times. I've even filmed many videos looking like this before. You guys seen them? Just always think with everything, what's going to make me look like I'm producing a healthy level of male hormones? That's really the key behind all this. Okay, now what about training? This is probably the one y'all want to hear, right? How can I go to the gym and improve my physique to better attract the females? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but in my opinion, I actually think you could get away without going to the gym. I don't think necessarily you have to go to the gym to achieve this look and this hypothesis, but I do think the gym could help. So first of all, I don't think you necessarily have to go to the gym to show that you have a healthy level of male hormones if you get everything else right here. Because based on this hypothesis, if you can at least move or are a little bit active, you can do things, well, a lady's gonna see that and it's gonna just portray that you can hypothetically protect the family. But if you do want to get a little bit more specific and you're like, I'm going to the gym no matter what, I want to train, I want to maximize, I love the gym, so why not, right? Well, think about this hypothesis then in general. Look like you have a production of healthy male hormones, so then what are the muscles that respond to these healthy male hormones? Or what are the androgenic muscle groups? Typically that is the shoulders, the traps, the neck, maybe arguably the arms, and maybe arguably some other muscle groups as well, but those are typically the ones that will be visible in a shirt, right? So if you're just out and about and a woman sees this person or you, if she sees you in a shirt and sees these muscles in your physique that are resembling these healthy production of male hormones, like maybe a little bit bigger shoulders, traps, neck, well, that might help you out. A good exercise that I found works for me that literally targets all of these muscles at once are front raises with the palms up like this. I feel like it hits the shoulders. I feel like it hits a little bit of the traps. Obviously, you can do some more trap work or whatever, but I also feel like it hits a little bit of the front of the neck somehow, some way. At least for me. That's just one exercise. There's a ton of exercises, but I just found that one really works well for me for working these androgenic muscles. With that being said, you don't need to do this. What I think is important is just having a healthy level of fitness, right? Okay, that's a better way to say this. A healthy level of fitness. Not insanely fit, you don't have to be one way or the other, more just a healthy level. Okay, and then the next point is actually probably more important than the last point, believe it or not, and that's having a healthy, confident posture. This is something we butcher nowadays, myself included. So much of us are like this nowadays, right? And we don't even know it, we're like this. First of all, if you fix your posture, not only are you gonna get taller, portraying this bigger look, that whole muscular argument, ladies love guys who are muscular because they're bigger, they're stronger, they take up space and they show that they're tough and can protect. Well, if you just fix your posture, you can take up more space without having to go to an extreme level of muscularity, which then women also argue they don't even like, right? So it's not, in my opinion, it's not the muscles they like. It's first of all that male hormone healthy production they like, along with a good posture. Not only does this portray confidence and a healthy level of male hormones, but think about it. When you're slouching like this, double chinning, jawline's not looking as strong. If you fix the posture up, you almost get instant better jawline, better masculine features in the face. Portray that you have a healthier level of male hormone production. In my opinion, that one's more important than training, to be honest with you. I think if you're training and you have terrible posture, you're gonna look like an ogre or something. And not like some women can't be attracted to ogres, all right? Bell curve, as always. We're trying to maximize here. We're trying to get you in the middle, get you the most luck. Now, while adjusting from slouching all the time to having a healthy, confident posture can literally make you instantly taller. You gotta notice, I did not mention height or being tall in this presentation at all. What I'm saying is I don't think it's actually that important of a physical feature to have as society's made it out to be when it comes to attracting women. Now, there are some women who are on the outskirts of the bell curve who must have a tall guy, right? The guy must be tall, he must be a certain height, blah, blah, blah. But I think if you've maximized all of these and you look like you produce a healthy amount of masculinity, let's just put it that way, a healthy amount of masculinity, a healthy amount of these male hormones, then you're almost going to have this like illusion of being taller. And it's not even the height, it's like something else. There's like this aura. You have a higher aura or something. Okay, to summarize, to simplify, what are women physically attracted to? What do they look at and say, ooh, I like that guy? It is looking like you have a healthy production of these male hormones, based on my hypothesis. So really, that is just being healthy. Being healthy. So I think this is really gonna make a difference. Don't overdo it, don't unnaturally overdo anything. It's all about that healthy, natural maximization of these male hormones and looking like you have a healthy, maximized production of male hormones based on the things you eat, how you sleep, how you take care of yourself, and how you hold yourself in the presence of the female. By the way, if there are any females watching this by any small chance, please feel free to let me know if I got anything wrong, if there's something else you'd like to add, or your opinion on this whole matter, because I'm not trying to act like I'm a guru over here, like I know everything. All right, this is just something I really had like an epiphany on and really tried to put all the clues together, and I think it's gonna help simplify so much for a lot of guys out there. But yeah, let us know if there's anything additional here that I did not cover. With that also being said, this is just the looks part. There's a whole confidence, personality part that I could probably get into that I don't think I quite have down as good as this yet, but I could be working on it, so let me know. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn those notifications on. I hope you all have a great day. Peace. I will see you all in the next video. But you gotta